What's going on, everybody? Wanted to make a video today on my #1 favorite thing I've done to this car, applicable on really any side-by-side. You might just have to get a little bit creative, but realistically wanted to run you guys through it. This is my favorite thing I've done to this car. So yeah, what's going on, everybody? I want to do a video today on my favorite mod I've done to this car. So from the factory, it comes with a bumper that sticks out to about here, okay? The approach angle was just always kind of an issue. You'd always kind of, and I'll put a picture somewhere up here so you can see what the bumper looked like. The approach angle was just significantly worse. So what I did to defeat this was I built a cage, East Coast style, and I put a fair lead, integrated a fair lead essentially to my front bumper, and then I mounted the winch on the front diff. Like I say, from the factory, that winch doesn't even, the winch itself sits right here, and then the fair lead is out here. So it makes the car real nice and tight. I'll show you some angles here from the side, but really that's one of my favorite mods. There's not a whole lot to it. On top of the front diff, there's 4 holes that the winch will directly bolt into. This is a Polaris factory winch that I bought, like 300 bucks or something like that, synthetic line. And then I just cut through the grill so that I could route my winch cable through. But like I said, I'm gonna bring it a little bit closer and show it to you. Not a whole lot to this video. If you're enjoying it, give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you want to see more, and always let us know what you want to see in the comments. But let me get you a little bit closer, and yeah. Alright, so getting you a little up close view here, you can see my approach angle is awesome. It's realistically pretty negative. The tires stick out about 2 inches beyond that front bumper. And as you can see, I built the cage myself, and I just kind of custom fabbed something I could bolt my fair lead to. And you can see I cut the grill here to run my winch line. But let's go ahead. I'm going to pull the, I'm going to show you what it takes to do this. So basically I had to relocate the battery, and I'm going to link a kit in the description below. I've kind of had to modify the kit. I didn't really like exactly how it was set up, but let me get you a little bit closer. Let me pull that hood off and show you what we're working with. First and foremost, quick disclaimer, I'm not the best wiring. I'm not the best electrician. Wiring's not my thing. In the comments, feel free to roast me, whatever. But let's take you in closer. I've taken the hood off here. So as you can see, I was able to mount my winch here on the front diff. Only thing I had to do realistically was my brake line was a little bit in the way. I had to adjust that ever so slightly, but you can see down underneath, so it's kind of hack here. I have this zip tied in. I've just found zip ties work better for me holding the battery in. But my bracket, if you can see here, just a little Z bracket. You could make that essentially if you wanted to. Factory, there's holes here from the factory. You can bolt this thing in. And again, I will link it in the description, this little kit. I think it's about 200 bucks. But basically it just allows you to relocate your battery. And the kit comes with a basically threaded rod that you can sandwich the battery in. Again, not necessarily, didn't really work out for me. I just didn't like how it worked, but zip tied in here, just 2 of them. This thing's pretty sturdy, and overall, I mean, there's plenty of room to put your winch in here and route the winch line underneath that bracket. You can still engage and disengage, and I say that as I take you to the wrong side. You can engage and disengage easily. Here, everything is nice and neat. It keeps your weight kind of over the front diff as well, and again, it's done it for me. Save my approach angle. Not too bad of an installation, and yeah, again, it's not the prettiest thing ever, but I think the overall build looks way nicer, considering that I was able to relocate where the winch originally was located, pushing that weight back towards the cab, as well as significantly increasing my approach angle here. So yeah, as I was saying, that's my favorite mod. Not a whole lot to it. My wiring's kind of hack, but it works great. Like I said, factory, it bolts basically 4 bolts. It's like it's made to go there. I don't know if the 1000 was designed for the winch to be located on the front diff because all of the bumpers that come from factory Polaris mount the winch out front. But again, pretty simple. I bet you could get a little bit creative with another bumper and create your own fair lead. Like I said, cut this little hole out here. But that's my favorite mod. I think it's pretty cool. It keeps my approach angle front and rear real tight. And that's my favorite mod I've done to it, and I think it really works well with the cage that I built for this thing. But if you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. Like I said, I will link that little bracket there. You could make one yourself pretty easily. But if you want to see anything else, if you like anything else on the car you want me to talk about, comments below. Subscribe for more videos. Let me know what you want to see. And again, we appreciate it. Y'all have a good week. We'll see you on Wednesday.